Here in Timberborn, I'm on a mission to build the Earth Kingdom city of Ba Sing Se from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Today, we begin expanding our power network, start mapping out the monorail and lower ring, and open up a new reservoir. So get cozy, grab your favorite lettuce leaf, and let's get started. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Ba Sing Se here in Timberborn. I'm Fuzzbrain. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. This last episode, if you remember, we built out all the caverns underneath Lake Laogai here. Come back here. Let's go all the way down. We built out a lot of the lore kind of areas. So we have our like little indoctrination classrooms here, our brainwashing rooms, a couple jails, and a big Appa's big jail cell too. And where the final battle happened, right here, between Aang, Jet, and Long Feng. And we don't quite have water in here just yet, but we can work on that for sure. So yeah, I thought that was kind of a fun little episode, kind of add a little bit of lore to the map here. But it was very concentrated in this area. So I think this episode, let's kind of branch out a little bit. We will come back here and finish Lake Laogai soon, but I think what we want to do is we also kind of want to tackle some of the other ring, inner and upper ring here, or middle ring I should say, and also start mapping out our outer ring here, as well as our monorail. So I think that would be kind of easy today, just to start mapping that out a little bit, just to kind of see where we are, what that might look like. One other thing I want to do too is I want to get up here and we don't need water flowing all the way through here. We can actually use this water for other purposes. So what I might do is let's come up here and fix this bad water source. And someone did mention in the previous episode that, because I was having a lot of trouble with the bad water diversion automations over here. And I think what we can do is just set it up, now that we don't really need to worry about the bad water coming out here, we can just set it up to trigger on the bad tide itself. So I think that should be fine. So we'll do that. And then that would actually open up all of this for storing water. And I can just plug this up a little bit. So we can store a lot of water in here, have pumps over here. And then we can start moving away from this little area here so we can start building all this out as well. I think that'd be kind of fun. All right, cool. So that's kind of the plan, and we'll just still kind of keep rocking and rolling here. I think we're doing okay for now, but I think we are going to need a lot more dynamite. So let's get up here and plan this out. Before we do that, though, I want to make it a little easier for them to get over there instead of kind of winding all the way down through here. Let's just give them a nice little two-way over there. So let's do that. We'll go across here. Yep, just like that. Nope, you're going to be a vertical. Yep. And then I'm going to want threes, yep, then ones. Just to run across. Cool. Get our two-way over here. Yeah, we can probably just, I guess, keep going. It doesn't really matter. And then get a two-way up here, and then pretty simple. We'll stare down there, and we should be good to go. I could help them along here. Let's rip these out, make a little pathway over here. We don't really need these berries anymore. So we should be able to pretty easily get up here and dynamite a lot of this stuff down and just get this automated. So let's do that. So we're gonna have to go down quite a ways here. So we'll do, there's 4, yep, 3. You're also gonna be 3, yeah. Basically 3's all around. Why not? Man, someone is cooking something really tasty right now. I can smell it in my building here. I don't know what it is, but it smells delicious. Just letting you guys know. Okay, looks like we already have the viewers coming up here. Let's also plan this out. Let's just get some levees in here. It's just up to that height, right? Yeah, that's fine. 2 levees and then dams. So we'll just have like a little too high thing. Not gonna worry about it too much. We can also come over here and get them up here, clearing all this out. Could mark these trees for cutting. Let's mark all these as well. And these ones too. Cool. So giving them a lot to do here. Let's see how they do. And eventually we'll try to maybe move our water pumps over here. Or maybe just have some over there so we have them easily accessible when we need them. Oh, they almost have this built. Beautiful. They're getting there. Good job, beavers. Love it. And that's easy access here as well. Perfect. Well, these builders have nothing to do. What are you guys doing? Go do something. Okay, yeah, we're going to need a bunch of dynamite. So let's actually start building in more power here. Whoop, not that. Okay, and we will bring them down here. Nope. We don't need a curvy stair. We'll just do that because we might get some stuck beavers, but that's okay. Should be able to just get that out of the way. Then they can get back in there. If they get stuck, which they shouldn't, hopefully. Ooh, they'll get stuck. Okay, good. Now they can get down here and build those. Let's get this up and over. Just like that. Cool. I think this is like the jankiest thing I've ever built, but... Oh, whoops. Yep. We need to get in there and let them build those. I'm wondering if I should just keep 2 of them here. Let's test this out. Let's just do levees. Let me put levees in here. Like this. See if that actually helps. And I guess I can do dams as well. Wait, what are you up to? 0.85. Yep. Put dams here, then water can flow through there. Alright, so now let's get this up here. Let's delete this. Okay. Then we can pull this up. Let's bring our power up. Like that. And spam a bunch of explosives factories. Yep. We'll do this. We'll do 4. Right there. We have bad water right there. We have these pumps. We do need probably more pumps though. So let's get another one in there. Do that. Get more going. They're going to be explosives. And we'll build a big boy storage right across the way there. Actually, we'll build 2. Yep, and you'll be dynamite. And dynamite. How's this all looking? Not bad. These are, okay, around 3,700. Okay. Whoop. And pick explosives. Thank you. Okay, let's get cracking, man. We need that stuff. Like crazy. Alright. I think that should help, hopefully. Let's check back in a little bit. How about that? How's this looking over here? Okay, they're getting there. Let's get rid of some of these. And let's dynamite this stuff down. And we're going to have to do the same thing we did before. So let's just do suspension bridges. There. There. And because they can reach 2, right? Down and then across 1. So let's do that. Yep. Okay. Then we'll blast this one. We'll get these ones in. And then we'll add in our, not our sluice gates. I am Forgetting what they're called, throttling valves. Okay, we'll do that here. We also need to add in our dirt blocks. Whoop. Hello. Yep, just like that. They are getting there. So for day 11, cycle 29, let's actually come back over here. Let's reset these to be our bad water. Weather, bad tide. When bad tide's off, yes, it's the same thing. Then these ones are also, let's do bad tide. Just like that, and we should be fine. I think that works. That was a nice suggestion, thank you. I guess I was just stuck in this contamination sensor brain, you know what I mean? All right, let's do this here. Let's blow these. Okay, then we'll add in our throttling valves. And then you guys will be automated to bad tide. So now let's just finish these. Just like so. Cool. Yeah, actually, let's get rid of this. You guys just go up for now. It's fine. That's fine. Okay. Ooh, they cleared all this stuff. And they're going to need to come over here as well and finish this. So let's do that. Let's get them over here. Just do, yep, a little pathway over there, and then they can finish that. I think that'd be fun. Are these all built now? Oh, they are. Nice, okay. Ooh, these are done. Let's blow these. There we go. Thank you, dude. Perfect. Okay, then we'll finish those and then we'll be good to go. Then this will be basically automated. Ooh, that was quick. Alright, sweet. Then that should all drain off. Then we'll just come back and check on this at some point, but I think this is pretty good. Those are all automated now. So now what this does is we can actually come over here. Once this is built, we can have them come down here and this will be able to save us a bunch of water down here, which would be nice. So let's get some pumps up here. Let's just do 3, but we'll do them right here. Let's dynamite that down. And we'll build a couple nice big tanks there for them. How about that? All right, let's blow these. Sweet. Okay, let's get our pump in. How do I want to do this? I can do fill valves. Okay, so let's go down to we'll go down to 0.5 here. That'll stop this. Then we'll do fill valves here. Just like so. Get this going. These fill valves will be set to target height of 1.60? Yes, 1.60. And then this will just supply this as we need it to. And if this is at 0.5, then this should come over this way, which is going to be nice. Cool. I think that works. I think so. Should anyway. If we just make sure this is full at all times, then this will make sure that this is always full, and we'll be good to go. All right, that's in. Okay, we're good. So this will stay at 0.5. This will stay at 0.6 or 1.6. Okay, so this will still be filling this up like we want it to. Same thing with this one. But now, at the new temper season, we're going to actually get all the water down through here, hopefully. And then we'll be able to pump it up. Whoop! Autosave. Let's just pause these for now. Go do some else, beavers, please. These guys are done. Let's get you out of there. Okay, we'll get this out of there too. The more production that we need to get going, the more I can make a case for bots. But at this point, we're not able to make a ton of power. All right, so we want to start kind of mapping out the lower ring, the outer ring. And I think what I just want to do, so like this one was 17 across. This one is 17, 17, and 17, so 51, right? 51 total across. What I'm thinking is we just kind of double this, so do another 34, but this ring is going to be 3 wide. Oh no, actually we'll just do 2 wide, because this will be 1 wide, this will be 2 wide, this outer ring will be 3 wide, and then the far outer wall is going to be 5 wide. I think that makes sense. They increase in size as we go along. Okay. Okay. So, yes, let's do that. And let's also start cleaning this up a little bit, if we can. I want this kind of down to at least this level, this bottom level here, so that we might be able to fit other stuff in here. So let's do that. So we'll just do, I think, 3s here. Just kind of clean this up a little bit. We'll take this out. We'll give that a little bit more. Well, let's fill this in first. Then we can just fill all of these in. Actually, let's do it this way. Cool. Then let's get them down here so that they can do all this stuff as well. Okay, just like that. Let's go. Okay, let's just keep an eye on them here a little bit and see how they progress, and I'll meet you back on the other side once the temper season hits. Looks like we just hit the temper cycle. So they're almost done. Looks like they're, ooh, we got a couple beavers in there that are stranded. They'll get out of there soon. They'll pop out, hopefully soon. We'll see. I noticed I forgot those 2 there. Everything else looks good. Okay, they're finishing that up. I'm not going to do this just yet. I'm going to wait till all this kind of gets fixed. Those are in. The other beavers are good. Okay, they'll get these hopefully pretty soon. And then we'll eventually have to, yeah, we'll have to bring this tunnel out. Let's just do that while they're here. 2, 3, 2, 1. Just like that. Then we'll start this other way, going down this way. And eventually we'll have a pressurized pipe from these water sources. So looks like they are good here. So let's, what do you think? Let's blow it. Okay, let's start here. 2 speed. Love it. Love it. Ooh. Okay, we got 2s there. Perfect. Let's blow these. Oh no. I forgot about the stairs. It's okay. I think we can... Can they reach those? No. Shoot. Boo. Boo this man. Alright. I'll take care of the stairs here. Let's get these out of the way. We can do these though. Love it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna blow these. Okay, we'll demolish this one. Is a whale. And we can come get these out of here too. Let's just do that. It's fine with me. They're working on that. Let's just blow these for now. Beautiful. Beautiful. Can we bless that? This guy's walking all the way over here to to do that. I'll just connect these so you can get home quickly if you'd like. All right, while they're doing that, let me put the next layer around. And what I think I might do is have it like step up so that it's easy to kind of get up to the level that we want. So we'll start here and we'll get up to the level that I think we should use. That's fine. And then in the center here, actually, you know what? Do we think that that's going to be like a good height? I guess we can always just add in another at the end. That's fine if we want. All right, let's get up there. If that's the height, whoop. And we'll go all the way around. I'll do the outside first, and then the inside will be easy after that. So yeah, let's do it. All right, I think that's a good place to start. And we'll let them kind of slowly work on all this and fill out the rest of this as time permits. But I don't want to overload them too much. But I think this is going to be fine. They'll be able to kind of get in here and do some of that, hopefully. Yep, just like that. And then they should be able to get up here as well. Work on that. Okay, let's get this going as well. This should help quite a bit, I think. All right, let's blow these. Sweet. Let's be sure to fill this in. Let's see how we're looking over here. Ooh, look at this. We're good, we're good, good. Okay, let's get these going. How many beavers do we have? Quite a few. So we'll get those pumps working. So we have a bunch of water over here now. This is filling up as needed. This is just keeping topped off, which is great. We can do the same thing over here when we get around to it. We could potentially also do like power here, but for right now, I don't want to build too much infrastructure if we're going to be like completely redoing this whole area, you know what I mean? One thing that we need to think about now is how high the monorail is going to come in. It's going to come in at grade where the ground is for the middle ring. And so let's say it's like right here. Let's say the ground for the middle ring is like right there. And then they have like a big wall behind them, because I think at least that's what it looked like to me when they come through the wall. There's still a huge wall behind them, but it's so big that it looks very grand, or like it looks really open, even though it's not. And so that's kind of the idea anyway. So I think what I will do, it's going to come in straight here and cut across and through all the way here, and then it's going to come here. So we'll actually kind of just use this same line here for this tubeway. It'll come straight down and meet up with it, and then come out as well down here. And then we'll have one connection inside the upper ring. So let me actually just really quickly, let me pause this. Let me double check the layout of the monorail. And I just want to see what it looks like, the pillars and everything. So give me one moment and I'll be right back. Took a look. It's just nice little rounded, curves. And I think we can kind of do the same thing. So I'm thinking, what is the center here? So let's come up on the center. I think it's this one right here. Because the monorail looks pretty big going through the other districts as well. Because it's elevated in the agricultural district as well. So I think we'll just kind of come in like that. I think that's probably good. We can always just kind of take this down another level if we need to, but I think that's fine. We do, 2, 3. Nope, not you. So we just kind of want it to look like curved, just like a curve shape, just like that. So 3. So 6 total. 1, 2, 2, 3. Just like that, yeah. Like, yeah, that's the best curve shape we're gonna get, I think. It's the best one, I think. But I think we're gonna have to make it wider because we need to fit our tubeway on it. And I want the tubeway to kind of look like it's hidden a little bit, you know? Like I don't want it to sit on top. So I might over-engineer this a little bit too much, but we'll see. So that's kind of the idea. We'll have a little pillar here. Yep, just like that. And then in the inside here, we can have a tubeway station. You know what I mean? So we'll have like a tubeway going down inside, and then a station coming out on either side. And then that'll like serve the interior. Actually, let's do this. Order of operations here. Yep, just like that. Cool. I think that's kind of a good monorail kind of layout, I suppose. And so we'll continue that all the way around. And so then how far do we need to go? So let me just kind of map this out here. Okay. So I think that's going to be kind of the initial layout. This will go into similar how this is phasing into the other wall here. I think we'll do the same, but it'll be the outer wall. And that'll be, okay, so let me count. Let me count these. So if I have it be this length, so this is 45. 45 blocks across from here. So it'd be 17, then 18 technically because we added another layer here. 18, 18, 17, 45. And that'll be the lower ring. And God, how would that look? Is that too much? I don't know. All right, that is, if that's the lower ring, that's pretty huge. That is pretty huge. Let's do 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 40. Let's do 39. I don't think that's too bad because 17. So double this. This is basically another. That's 35. So then 39 would make it a little bit easier, I think. Okay. Because then this will come up here. Yeah, I think that's better. You guys didn't need to build all that, but thank you. Appreciate it. So if we do that, I'm just gonna pause you just so we know you're there. We'll clean all this up. A lot of planning, but that's okay. We might not need this one, but we can do it if we want. Okay, we'll pause you. Get these out of here. Oh my God, we have stuck beavers. Get out of there. Everyone get out of there. Okay. Everyone get out of there. Okay, then you guys get out of there, please. Can you guys get out of there, please? Hello? Can you? Thank you. Sorry guys, go get some stuff. Let's see. Okay, nothing to do in range. Perfect. Okay, you get out of there. Go do something else. Unconnected building. Yes, that's fine. Actually, no, it's not. Connect. Cool, cool, cool. Well, this is gonna be a big project, dude. It's gonna be huge. How's this looking over here? They're getting there. Okay, no get selected. I think that was that. That's fine. They're almost done with it. I'm wondering if we should just add a lot of pumps over here, just to kind of like more pumps. Then we can start decommissioning the other ones over there. I think that's probably smart. Let's add another one here. Deep water pump. Okay. Okay, then we will pause these ones. We don't really need you guys. Get you out of there. These 4, I think we can maybe get rid of. We can also get some in here and only have them going for the wet season. So let's do that. Let's get some stairs down here. We'll just peel this back for now. Just like that. Man, this is gonna take forever. Yikes. Okay, looks like they're still kind of working on all these. Can they? Oh no, they can't get over there. I think that's maybe why. They were like doing stuff, but not really. I don't know. Okay, get over there. Do all that stuff. Alright, badtides started. Let's pause. Let's double check everything is working. Okay, so it started coming out of there. Perfect. Let's come over here. Same thing. Thank you for the suggestion again. Really appreciate it. Sometimes you get kind of like, you know, focused on one specific thing, and then as you're recording, it's difficult to see various options that are in front of you. You know what I mean? All right, let's go. All right, sweet. Okay, let's get that going as well. They should be able to reach that. Okay, let's get some water pumps in here. 2, 3, 4. And then you guys will automate for weather temperate. And then you guys here, I will automate for the bad tide. Yeah, bad tide or drought. Okay. A little spillage, which sucks. You should be... Oh, I forgot to re-automate you. Yeah, you should be weather temperate. Yeah, so you're going to pause. That's okay. This stuff will dry up anyway. That's fine. Yeah, these all be paused. These guys are on the whole time, which is great. But I think if this is the outer wall... Hang on, let's see. Okay, so if we have... Gosh, how many is that? If this is as big as I think it's going to be, that means that, geez, it's going to be 29 pixels, or not pixels, oh my god, 29 blocks wide. So if we do that, let's see what that looks like. So that's 1, 10. Okay, so it'd be something like that. So that'd be like one side of it, and then it'd go like all the way up and around and meet up there as well. Oof, that's big. That is big. And that's gonna be 3 3 wide, and then I'm gonna have a 5 wide also going around the outside. Ooh baby, ooh baby, it's gonna be a lot. Gonna be a lot, but that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So we got a lot of work ahead of us. All right, so they finished with this. Okay, so now let's get them up here. Yep, just like that. And like that. Then they should be able to get up here and start working on that. Just taking them a long time, dude. Yep, and I think this will be good. Then that'll connect into here. We can have another station like inside here. That'll be 3 wide. In the middle of that, we can actually have a gooey center of water. We can always switch this around too if we don't want that height. Let's actually do that. Let's pretend this isn't what we want. Do this, and we can always just kind of play around with it later. But I think for right now, we might want the height maybe a little higher, something like that. Then it comes in, the monorail comes in there, because then this is going to be up another level or 2. Let's get more storage for metal blocks in here, so that we can just kind of keep the train rolling here. Because if we can use up all this scrap metal and turn it into metal blocks, I think we'll be good to go. We should have tons of metal parts too, looks like. If that's going to be the inner wall or the lower wall, then up here we're going to have our outer wall up here, which will be fine, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I thought about doing that this episode, but I think planning this out, I think is easing my mind a little bit, like having this planned out. This is going to be a massive wall all the way around, and we're going to need a lot of power. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, I have a little bit of time left. Let's get started on reconfiguring this just a little bit, because I want to straighten this out and have much more power here. And I think we can do that pretty easily. So let's get up here. Let's dynamite this out. We do need to get up there though. Should be pretty easy to do. Yep. And then what I think I might do is this production be only on when we're in the good season, the good tide. The good tide, temperate season. And then this will mostly just be powering like our food production, because we don't plow through food like, you know, a ton. So this can be primarily just used for our food. And then we'll move some of our other production over here. And we'll have to build a tube way over there. And I think we can do that over this way, up and over. Once we kind of reconfigure up a couple things. Should I actually just do this? Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Yep. We'll just lop off this whole thing here. And we'll do twos here. Yep. We'll demolish you, and we'll just put up a different stair right there, because that'll be easier. We can also get in here and demolish that. Then at some point we'll have to come up here and block this off and move everything like up and around here, but we'll get there. How are we looking? Good. All right, let's blast these. Sweet. Then we can fill all this in. Then let's also dynamite that down. We'll do two there. We'll do ones here. We'll just go down another level, and then we'll just use the big boys, the big water wheels. Let's watch them here for a minute. Alright, so they're almost done. Let me just get these out of here. They can finish those up, I think. Coming from this side, which they will. Let's get some dynamite in here. Let's get that out of there. We can blow these. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. All right, let's put last bits of dynamite in there, and then we're good to go. All right, let's blow these. Wonderful. Let's check out this here. We got 12 injured beavers. Jesus. All right, we're good. Let's blow these. Beautiful. Why am I such a doof? Why am I such a doof? That's a good question. It's a very good question, you guys. I have to do this. Okay. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do the other thing. This, that, and the other thing. Just like JFK said. He was talking about sending a man to the moon, but I'm talking about efficiency for our beavers here. Right there, yeah? Yep, perfect. All right, let them work on this. Let's give them a way to get across over here. Yep, two. Okay, they're gonna build all that. They can get over there, and then I'll add that in at the last minute. Okay, so they're gonna work on that, and I think, oh my gosh, this isn't quite where I thought it was gonna be. That's okay. It's waiting for what? Oh, okay. Oh my god. I had this kind of backwards. So let's do this. Okay, now you can go. Yes. Because it was waiting for this one to go first when this one... Okay, yeah, now you should be good. Yep, there they go. Now it's starting to work. Got it. They're still working on these, though, it looks like. We're getting there. What I can do in the meantime is put a... Yep, we'll do that, and then I'll put up a thing like that. I need 5? That's fine. We'll do that. That'll be much easier. Let's get this going. Then they should be able to build all that at the same time, hopefully. At least this bit. And then they can build that next. Okay, good, good, good. How's this looking? Good. We got one in. We got one in. All right, just a little bit more left here. I'm just gonna get rid of all these here. Sweet. I'll just go back down to 2. There we go. We should be able to finish those. I think they can handle that. All right, so I goofed up a little bit here, so they kind of stopped working there, but they'll get there. Don't worry. Don't you worry none. Your pretty little head. All right, so I think this is gonna be a good place to end this episode. Got a bunch done, actually. I feel like we're getting there. There's just going to be a lot of construction that's going to have to happen over the course of the series, and some of that takes a lot of time. And I'm not one of those people like Sky Storm who has an insane amount of just like beavers doing everything all at once. So I will get there eventually, but that's not usually my playstyle. But I might have to kind of ramp up things here pretty soon, get more beavers going, and add a bunch of housing so we can kind of support them. But what I think I will do next episode, so this is looking good. We're full up here to kind of keep all of this green. What I might do here is do the same thing. So this will just be, I'll change these over to fill valves as well. And then have the water just come down this way instead. And so that we aren't dependent on the water flow here. We can have water flow out here, which is fine. But the water flow out here, it doesn't make any sense. We're not really using it anyway, so we're just kind of keeping this irrigated, which is helping to irrigate this. But we could technically actually just pipe it in from here if we wanted. I mean, that could be a thing. We don't really need this. But we'll eventually have to get rid of this anyway, so... Just something to think about, I suppose, as we kind of reconfigure the map to suit what we need. But yeah, and then maybe come back up here, kind of reconfigure like Laogai a little bit more, maybe like shape it a little bit more to what we want. Be fun. We'll keep working on this. Hopefully get it done, and then start moving some of our industry over here to hopefully make sure that it's a little bit more efficient. We'll see. I kind of have my suspicions on that, but we can build out a nice kind of robust little industry area over here, which can help us quite a bit. So yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode and are enjoying the series so far and are looking forward to the next episode. So yeah, we'll start building everything out. I'll try to ramp up my beaver production as best I can to, we have plenty of food, so we should be fine to kind of help them, and then we should be good to go. Cool. Well, again, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Commenting, liking, subscribing, and just kind of being generally cool people. Yeah, I hope you have a good week, and I'll talk to you soon. Take it easy.